Welcome to this week's edition of MTA Queensland's newsletter. It's hard to believe that the end of the year is fast approaching. I've got no doubt, like us, you're all frenetically working on getting all the work done before the end of the year, so good luck in achieving all of your goals. This week's newsletter, I just wanted to talk about some of the many hidden things or covert things that we spend a lot of energy on, all about for the benefit of the industry. MTA Queensland is continuing to advocate and engage with government in relation to 7-day trading. There was a parliamentary inquiry that was reviewing the Trading Hours Act, and there was a real risk around deregulating trading hours and allowing 24/7 trading for all motor vehicle dealers. Based on our engagement with industry, we pushed back really hard against that, and I'm pleased to report the Parliamentary Committee certainly picked up on that strong view, and we're ever confident that the current arrangements will prevail. But please note we are continuing to engage in that space to minimise any risk of any unintended decisions. On other policy areas, we've met with the Minister for Transport and Main Roads Office as recently as yesterday. Together with our Chairman, Paul Peterson, we met in relation to e-scooter safety and regulation. Three really important elements, that being speed, that being where can you drive them, and also in relation to parking. We've all seen how they can very quickly clutter up car parks. So we've advocated strongly for appropriate standards and regulations and fair regulations in terms of other vehicle use. Certainly government's been looking at the implication in terms of Brisbane and I guess Brisbane CBD, but we certainly pushed hard around the issue that this is extending far beyond Brisbane now, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, and certainly even further afield. We're only weeks away, we believe, to seeing the government's response to the parliamentary inquiry into written-off vehicles. We've pushed hard for a prohibition on written-off vehicles. We were a little bit disappointed that the parliamentary inquiry didn't quite go that far, but we're pretty hopeful that the government's response will establish provisions similar to those in New South Wales, so please watch this space. They're the sorts of things that our engagement with membership, through our engagement with membership, we can represent your views in government. So please continue to share your views and come along to our meetings to advocate on behalf of your industry. I'm pleased to report that today I spent some time with Peter Deaver and many other motor vehicle dealers touring city and central motor vehicle auctions and a range of other businesses in that precinct. Real pleasure, and thanks to Peter for his time, but thanks to all of the other motor vehicle dealers for engaging with me on what a business day looks like in terms of the supply constraints in your industry, but also the sorts of services and advocacy you're looking for from our organisation at MTA Queensland. See you next week.